EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for the weekend, December 5th and 6th, 2020. Starting off with an AM high-res future simulated radar here with the video today because we have a system that is exiting. This is actually taking shape as a coastal nor'easter, but not necessarily for our area. It's just going to just get going here as it's starting to pull away, so you'll have some heavier rates for the further south and east areas this morning. This is starting off at 6 a.m. here, but as we move forward in time, you can see the interior. By 9 o'clock, most of it is, except for down by Philadelphia, is done with the rain. And then the concentration of rainfall is across Delaware, New Jersey, and there too ends before noon in most of those areas, as you can see here. And then it's going to be New England's problem as it pulls away. Skies will actually improve after these morning clouds and leftover showers. Interior, of course, first and latest in their eastern areas, but you'll have the sun come out today, and it'll actually turn out to be a pretty nice day as far as sky conditions are concerned. Now, it'll be chilly, of course, and the breezy conditions are going to be around with we're expecting the winds to pick up out of the northwest 10 to 15 miles per hour, some gusts 25 to 30 possible. So we have that today that we're going to be dealing with, but it will be otherwise not too bad of a day. So let's get over to, once that's out of here, let's get over to the wider view here. This is the European model. Very similar to everything else right now because we're within a couple hours here. It's actually ongoing, so there's no reason for the models to be different now. So the big story here after it leaves here is that it's going to phase, and we talked about this in yesterday's video, about 6 hours too late. 6 hours too late to help us anywhere in our region here, so we're just expecting to end as rain. But the areas that are in parts of New England, eastern New England here, are going to have a dynamically cooled situation, dynamic cooling situation, where it's going to turn rain over to some heavy wet snow across parts of Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. And there's some pretty good snow amounts expected for some of these areas. And then you get up here, these winter storm warning areas here, they're expecting in some places a foot or more. Once you get up here by Manchester, New Hampshire, and parts northeast there, I think the one storm warning for Manchester was 6 to 14 inches. That's a hell of a spread there, but I mean, there's been there's still some areas are going to get over a foot of snow up here in eastern New England, so good for them. They're going to get their early snow, but you see this is really wrapped up, and this ends up phasing about 6 hours too late to do anything for our area, so we are just going to remain ending as rain this morning. But the good news is it's done very early. Okay, so we move past this. We are partly cloudy here on Sunday, but it is going to be cold for the next couple of days. We're going to have temperatures stuck in the 30s most likely for most areas on Sunday. You might get to 40 in Philadelphia, but that's going to be the highest temperature you'll see anywhere across the region, it looks like, here for Sunday. Most of us remain in the 30s, and still many of us in the 30s here on Monday, but we're going to expect partly cloudy skies. There's also another system here on Monday that should remain well off to the southeast. We're not expecting this to come further northwest. I did talk about that in the long-range outlook I did yesterday, that there were some models, actually the European was one of them, that had some fringe snow getting up here in these areas here in southern New Jersey and Delaware, and the latest run here is not indicating that. So it does keep it off to the south. As a matter of fact, I can go back to that just to give you an idea what that looked like. And here's what had the snow getting up to Delaware here and maybe extreme southern New Jersey as the system moves by. Still possible, but we're just looking at an increase in clouds here on Monday for the southern areas as that system passes off to our south and east. The rest of us forget about it, high and dry, and it's progressive, moves away. But we're going to remain cold again through at least Tuesday before we start to see some moderation. Tuesday is going to be another partly cloudy day, and then we're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies here on Wednesday with the system passing off to our north. But again, temperatures near average, getting back in close to the middle 40s, and then upper 40s to near 50 to end the week here, Thursday, Friday. It looks like we're going to be dry here under this time frame too. Mostly sunny Thursday, partly cloudy on Friday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins. That is the outlook for the weekend, December 5th and 6th, 2020. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.